Good evening and welcome back to Planet Zoo. We're finally back. We are back with some more Planet Zoo. It's been a while. I know I said that last episode as well. It has been a while, but we are back. I fixed the upload schedule. I fixed what I want to be doing with the channel. So we are going to have more games, more variation on the videos and stuff like that. So Planet Zoo is back. We will have gaps between the videos, just like we do with all the series except Cricket Captain, really. But we will have gaps between the videos. I thought today would be a good opportunity to kind of do a recap on the Planet Zoo series and kind of see where we are. So we've got the overview up first thing. So our opening hours not too bad, 8 to 10. You know, you're open for a good period of time there. 12 hours, obviously 8 to 8. So another 2 hours in there. 14 hours open is not bad at all. We're not paying that much in yearly tax. About $1,000 or about 1,000 is not that bad. Guest happiness is great. Staff happiness is great. And average animal welfare at 89 is pretty good as well. Pretty happy with that as well. Guest happiness is really, really good. We're not really doing great on the educating or the marketing. So we'll have to try and do that a little bit more. But that'll be in the next kind of part. What we're going to probably do today is probably end up trying to focus on this part of the game here, this hunger thirst section. What we're going to try and do is look at this section here of the zoo, of the map, let's say. We're going to build like a, I don't know, not really a cafeteria, like a food court. That's what I was thinking of, like a food court where our guests can go when they're hungry or they need the bathroom. The bathroom's just over there, and we'll have a drink stand and a food stand and all of that kind of good stuff there. So that's what we're going to focus on today. But before we do that, we are going to continue on with a bit of a check on all of the kind of other sections of the game. So we're doing loads of research. We're researching basically everything here. Is there more? More research we can do on? I don't think there's more. Like, I mean, that's like next level research, like next level. Okay, so let's just do that. Let's just keep researching everything we can, and that will give us a nice little bonus there. For what we're doing, we take a look at the staff. We've got loads of staff. I'm trying to balance it out a little bit on how much staff are working in what place. I'm paying them more or less the highest possible rate I can pay for as many staff members as possible. But I also thought maybe it'd be a good idea to have a look at this whole training thing as well, because apparently I just haven't been bothering with that at all. There are staff members that I could have been training up this whole time to kind of make them, make them better or make them stronger, I suppose. Staff, that in a wrong. We maybe go for another staff room. One staff room, one staff room. I think maybe we need to add another staff room somewhere. We could probably put it here though, to be fair. That's a staff keeper hut. That's a staff room there. Maybe we could add another staff room as well. So let's quickly construction section. No, facilities. There we go. Staff facilities. Small buttons. Small. So everything we kind of have at the minute is all small. And keep ours small. Staff room. There it is. That's the one we're looking for. Okay. So we'll try and line that up with this one here. Oh, it didn't add the pathway. That's annoying. So how am I going to find that? Walls. Path. Oh no, it's there, isn't it? There we go. I always do that. I always forget what I'm right one. I need the staff one There is a staff path, isn't there? There it is. Terrain too uneven. Oh, okay, so I might have to quickly get rid of that. Maybe flatten this terrain a little bit. So let's do that with the... I like that. Try and flatten it out a little bit. I'll have to kind of... Well, I'm doing for a start. I need to get down to this level. Little bit more, just so I can put down that staff room with no dramas. Doesn't seem to want to let me... Doesn't really want to edit that bit there, so... Plan to foundation, that's the one I'll be looking for, yeah. That building is kind of floating a little bit. Can we just bring that up a touch? Really want to, but that's okay. I'm not that bothered by it. Let's go look back to facilities, staff facilities, staff room. Sorry. And no, it's saying the terrain modification did not work there. So let's try it again. That should be flattening it, but it's kind of... I mean, it is kind of doing what I wanted to do, but not really. So it's a bit odd. Never mind. Let's try it again. Facilities. That, okay, there we go. That's fine. That's good. We've got a space in there. So can we go back to the path? That kind of cancel that so that I can... Yeah, there we go. So the pathway comes back the way it should. Okay, this needs to be in a work zone. And we go back in here, go into staff, go into work zones. Staff in the work zone means... Let's edit this one because this one has the most. And there we go. That could be better. These aren't being covered at all yet. They probably should. Let's make that in 2. Make that work zone 2, and then work zone 3 is one we haven't actually started yet, but there we go. That will kind of work over here. So there we go. That's a little bit of work done with the work zones. That's good. Animal alert. And so is stress. And so is in the trade center because we're kind of waiting to to see if can trade Enso away because he was getting a little bit too stressed and we had a bit of an issue with that. Did we just have another baby? Another baby just born, or was that... Oh, no, sorry. It said the animals were going to mate. It didn't say that they were going to suddenly have a baby, did it? So that's fine. Other researchers... Oh, 2 actually, so that's great. Everyone's still researching. I guess I could even go for another... Get another researcher in at some point. Challenges being done, trying to get these profits up. We'll do that at some point, but we're also trying to make sure that the animals are all happy and stuff like that. So not just about the profits. We've got to try and double it. Fertility having a negative effect on guess. It is it. Maybe we can move it a little bit away. That's do an advanced move and kind of bring it down a touch. So it's not floating. No, it still kind of is floating. There we go. No, that's too low. There we go. That's well, it's a little bit better. It's not great, but it's a bit better. I wonder if I could do the same thing on this one now. Drag you down as well. There we go. That's, oh no, that's a little bit too low. Okay. There we go. We lost the pathway. No. And there we go. Actually, that was actually quite easy to bring it back. Brilliant. Okay, dokes. Okay, dokes. Okay, dokes. So yeah, now what I think I'm going to do is build a nice again, just really floaty. I need to mess with the terrain here rather than anything else. So let's see. Up the intensity, maybe that will. Ah, there we go. That's much better. That's much better. Kind of just build the terrain around the building a little bit. Okay, doesn't really want to build it there. Oh, that's a bit high. Actually, there we go. That's much better. What? No, not too far. There we go. That's much better. And are using the stop painting. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's not actually doing much. That's all right. A little bit. That's all right. And what we'll do is we'll fix the. Oh, cool. Claim. We did a challenge. That's good. More research is being complete as we go along. Great. Just keep doing that, and we'll keep. Oh, we should research food shops, drink shops, power definitely. That and souvenir shops or staff facility, transport rides. Probably staff facilities actually the next important one. Staff are having to queue to use the facility. Okay, so we need another workshop. Need another workshop. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. What we could do, maybe take this path. Oh, I'm not sure. Move that there. Pathway can go alongside it. And boom, there we go. Kind of open up to a whole new section of the like kind of the staff area. So let's build a new workshop just because the thing popped up saying that we needed one. And just tuck in behind there. It's not in a work zone, so let's quickly make sure we work zones, panes. That's 11 buildings. So work zone 1 probably needs the extra one, maybe. That's in a work zone now, and that means should this guy need to use it, you just be able to go straight in and get to work. Lovely. Okay, that's great. Same place is still queuing up though. So let's just do it again. Let's just make another workshop. Why not? We need to make sure that we can do all the jobs we need to do. That one alongside that. Oh, exactly perfect. So let's move that down a touch. No, it doesn't. Must have clicked the wrong one there. There we go. That's perfect. Well, it's actually not, is it? It's still in the wrong height. That's a bit better, and the pathway fixed it. And this guy's going to come here and work here as well. Really, that is so funny. That's not great, but it doesn't matter. It's kind of funny, in my opinion. How do I rotate you? That's up and down, left and right. Constructed. Wait. Okay, that's better. There we go. That's grand. That's just slotted in really nicely. So let's go again back to the work zones. Contains blah blah blah. Edit work zone. Add you and you to the same work zone. Now these guys should, as they're working in a different work zone. Work zone you in, Ralph. Ralph's in work zone 2. Okay, so we've got Berto, Hillman, Ralph. So we need to probably put one of those workshops in the other work zone. So we can do that. We can do that. We can do that. That's not too bad. Let's add that one. Suppose that one as well. I mean, I understand why I've set them be both so that there's like plenty of choices. And now they should, yeah, they're running off. They should be able to hop into one of these workshops if they need to. Okay, one's gone inside, the other one hasn't. Is there... So green means in this work zone, means in another one. Okay, just going to quickly go and sort out the research again. Themes are being researched, everything's being researched. Beverly O'Driscoll, you could research the... You're going to have to research all of this at some point. That's a lot of stuff. It really is. A lot of stuff. So we'll go for the advanced research, I suppose. We're on the way to it. Okay, we're getting there. Okay, it's just taking a second. It's just taking a second. Okay, let's work on the next part of things. So, toilets, drink stalls, finance, food stalls. Okay, so food stall. Bernie's Bakes, counter and a food shop. Bernie's Bakes. And Chief Beef. Two themed shop. Okay. Vending machine, Chief Beef. I've got everything there is to offer. Bernie's Bakes. Info shop, food shop. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have both, aren't we, really? So let's plunk all of these down. For now. Large shop. Looney Bloons. Information center, Gulpy Soda. Okay, we should probably have an information center as well, to be honest. Okay. Awesome. Okie dokes. Right. Yeah, I know. Oh, they're still queuing for stuff. Oh no. Animals are stressed. Why are you stressed? What's going on? Ah, okay. So, a quick pause there. Let's take a look at our animals. I'm Kalen has a juvenile. Okay, so that's finish stressed. Tired. Oh, right. I get it. Okay, because Kalen, everyone around Kalen is like kind of well directly related, let's say. So he's matured, but obviously can't breed because that would lead to various well like problems. Basically problems. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll release Kalen to the wild. And then we'll have to have a look at maybe grabbing another deer to bring in. There's Hugo. Yeah, we could bring in Hugo, I suppose. But adopt, send to zoo. Delivery scheduled, and there we go. We'll have a new kind of alpha male red deer in there. Tovina, where are you? Let's have a look at you, please. You're only a juvenile. You've only just joined, really, haven't you? You've only just been born. 2 years, yes, only just been born. Iso and Lanitra. Okay. Social group is very difficult. Okay. We do another challenge? We've just got more challenges. Okay, that's okay. That should be fixed now. I'm not sure about Tovina though, so I think maybe we'll have to move Tovina to the trade center just for now. You're still having to queue for a workshop. A Mauro. Let's just do the same thing again. Another workshop, we'll plunk it down last time, plonk it down and then move it around like that. Then there it goes. Marrow's in work zone 1. I think mechanic Marrow is working in work zone 1. Yeah, so we need to make sure that this one is also in work zone 1. Click that. Perfect. Then play, and now Malro should run off to... Yeah, perfect. He will. He has. Lovely. Exactly what we want. Iron Man is running around. Liquidy and Pequerishin. He's just having a wander. Okie dokes. So we've got these facilities now that we've kind of thrown down. That one... I call that great. So let's quickly demolish that. Go back to facilities, information. There we go. Planet Zoo themed info shop. So let's give it a spin. Almost. It's kind of close to being one. So I need to move that and then kind of plonk it a bit closer. Now build the pathway to go to it. Too far away. Okay. Okay, but we can do it here. There we go. That, well, I don't like that there. I don't want it there actually. Let's move it away a bit. Any guests think tickets are underpriced? Well, that's not... Underpriced is not a problem, surely. Surely you'd be having more of a complaint if you were overpriced. Can't find an accessible research center with space. Okay, so we've got to make a new research center. We're building like a whole staff center here. I'm not sure if this is the most effective way of doing this, but let's plonk this one down over here. Then can we advance, move it, touch? I think it was going to let me do that. Okay. So who was it? Not sure who it was there, but let's move everything away. Maybe we build the pathways first. Might be a better idea. There might be a better way of doing it. So, gonna have a nice information center right there for us. Awesome. Then we will build a nice pathway to go with it. Let's make the pathway a little bit thinner as it comes off the main path. We'll loop it kind of around. Why is it obstructed? I'm not sure why it's obstructed. Are they not same level, I suppose? Go from... Quite sure what is What is obstructed about it? There we go. That's better. That's better. So it was just being a little bit like kind of a little bit janky there, but that's okay. Curve it around. That'll be nice. There we go. And from there, and see, like that one connects just fine. That's so weird. That's kind of what's confusing me here. All vet research has been complete, which is grand. So now we can do the advanced research on that, I suppose. I don't know what the advanced research is actually giving me. Maybe it's just giving me a bonus of some kind. So that's okay. What we'll do is we'll start researching everything else that we can. Just because, you know, we got to research it all at some point. And so Vina, they're stressed. That's because they're in the... Oh, that needs repair. Okay, mechanic requested. Urgently requested. Water treatment 4. We need that. Oh, look at that. It looks very broken. We need to get that back online. Okay, so that is quite the crowd forming of that information center. So let's maybe go for another one. We could... I kind of think I want to throw it there. It doesn't want to be thrown down there, so we'll move it there, and then we'll hit the rotation. And have that one set back a bit. Yeah, I mean, that's okay. Not perfect, but it's okay. And then we'll have to decorate things a little bit more as we, but look at that. We're getting absolute crowds now. Can't find a research station. Did I make that? I don't know if I made that the work zone, did I? That might have been a bit silly of me. Unassigned staff, no work zone. Make you work zone 1 then. Your work zone 1 as well. Information center. Everyone in this kind of area is more or less work zone 1 until you get beyond the this kind of part here. Then this will be all work zone 2 for now. But for now it's okay as it is, really. All that's done. Lovely stuff. Little bit of progress here and there. I know that's stressed, I'm sorry. Still can't find a research center. Okay, so let's add another one then. Fine. Okay. There must be a way to rotate the buildings that I am forgetting. Like before you've actually placed them down. There must be a way, and I'm just a bit silly and I'm forgetting. There we go, there we go. Let's add this one to a work zone as well. Edit work zone 1. In you go. You kind of tell this whole staff area is like becoming quite big. And what I might have to do is kind of like build walls or build something that kind of separates it off. And then like so you don't actually see all of that. But that's more of another time because I've set the target for today. Set what I want to do for today. So that's what we're going to do. We're researching drink shops. Does that mean that we're going to have more stuff available? Lushy, plant drink. Yeah, so like vendor machine. Oh, damage barriers. Panic, I suppose. Terrain environment is a maintenance. In work zone 1, 15 visits. We've got to increase these. You know what? I'm just going to make them every month. Surely that's the best idea. Habitat 1 every month on all of those. Trish is about to mate. That's cool. Habitat 4. Let's do the same thing here. Let's make it every month on these as well. But again, I mean, I suppose that makes the workload harder and more difficult. But what we're going to do is kind of deal with that problem as we come to it. So what do I think I'm going to do here? I mean, this is all kind of on a hill, isn't it? It's a bit... I don't want it to be completely flat. That would be a bit... I don't know. It would be a bit boring if the whole terrain was like completely flat. Like no variation at all is kind of, you know, a little bit boring, isn't it? So mechanical research is still going on the food shops. That's great. So we're just unlocking new stuff, I suppose, as we go. I don't want to do the themes just yet, because what I want to do is that at some point I will say, okay, this whole area is this theme, or this whole zoo potentially is this theme. So I don't want to really kind of set it. I want stuff to be themed, you know, but I don't want it to be kind of random in a way. I want it to be like, oh, this whole area. Who's in the trade center? You're still very young. So are you. Habitat 4 has damaged barriers as well. That's why we've just reset the pardon me, barrier status. Yeah, that's why we're changing the things to every month, so that we can kind of make sure this stuff doesn't happen again. More research is getting complete. This is great. We're really kind of burning through the research at a good rate. Do I need to hire more mechanics? Do I need to hire more staff? We've got vets. We've got 5 mechanics. You know what? Yeah, let's hire a new mechanic then. Hire another one. And staff needs... No, he doesn't have a work zone, does he? Does he? Workload normal. Okay, I think I need to go into the staffing and the work zones. And let's put you in work zone 1. Okay, no, sorry, not a new work zone. We don't need that just yet. Got 4 work zones, but I haven't even really come to that point yet. Those animals are ever not going to be stressed, unfortunately, which is not ideal. You're having a swim. Oh, where have you gone? There you are. Having a nice swim. Look at that. Oh, that's a nice photo. Look at that. Look at the colors. Very nice. Okay, back to what we were doing. We've got the information centers set up now. They're both being used. That's awesome. Maybe we could even put a third one here if the terrain wasn't so kind of odd. Size a little bit small. Edit it. Too small. Increased intensity, maybe 3. Better is actually doing anything. Yeah, I'm not liking what I just did there. I'd like to have flatten it around here a bit. Surely I could put in another information center just there. Like, you would think, right? Can't. Projection screen. Oh my goodness. Terrain modification failed. Oh no, there we go. It did. It just took a second. It didn't fancy it straight away. Connect it up. And there we go. 3 information centers all in kind of in a row like that is grand. Quickly move you just back a bit, so you kind of as if they're one building rather than as if they're like 3 individual buildings. Okay, let me try and line this up. It's going to be... Okay, that's good. Then just a touch. Okay, that's grand. And now maybe we can do the same to this one. I'm not sure. Oh, okay, that's a lot of animals who are suddenly... They're all suddenly on low welfare. Welfare issues, that's not what we want. Stress. Too few adults and juveniles in the social. Okay, so that was Ando. Oh no, Ando's on there twice and Sealer's on there twice as well. This animal is trying to... Okay, so... Clearly what I've done with the making these barriers or whatever isn't quite enough. Play again. I know it's climbing again. Stress is it going? No, it's falling again. That's not good. Oh no, it's climbing again. Okay, so it's kind of a little bit of here and there. Ando, social group of the ring-tailed lemurs is not doing it. Okay, so too few adults and juveniles, ring-tailed lemurs. Let's check the animals. Ah, that's probably why there's not very many of them at all. So I suppose let's move you back to Habitat 4. See if that has a positive impact. It might not. And so I'm not sure you can do males in the same attribution outsiders, yeah. So that's what happened with the red. Yeah, one male. So group size excluding is a one male. Okay. So that's not really something I can fix with Anso there. So Sealer is in there and is the established. Well, actually, Tahina is the established alpha, but one male is the rule. Those groups. So, yeah. Nina, Ando, Arifta failed. So we need a new. Maybe we need a new ring-tailed lemur. Let's just have a look at what we have. One male. Okay, so we'll get Center Zoo, pop you in. Maybe that will help with the social welfare because we'll add new female member to the group. That could work. Maybe, I hope so. Just running around. Research is still being complete as we go along. That's grand. That's perfect. Almost finished on these three. So it's in not working here with the press and to hide. I don't. Yeah, they are being kind of gawked at from every angle, aren't they? It's not very fair. Very fair. So let's quickly. I duplicate. And like that. Then edit the advanced move so we can move you up a little bit. Give the poor animals a little bit more space, maybe just a chance to get away. They're being looked at, being gawked at, like I say, from every angle. It's not ideal. I've maybe but the thing was is that I had to do the glass because they could climb everything else, couldn't they? What? No. Died of old age, Zaire. Oh, that's so sad. But it wasn't from disease or, you know, like um from me mistreating poor thing. Wasn't from anything like that. So I take like a little bit of happiness from that, you know, a little bit of comfort from that. Vet urgently assigned. Here they come. Boxed up. More gone. No, that he's sad. Corvina's got low welfare, but that should be able to climb at some point. Just the stress of trying to hide again. So maybe I can throw down some more bushes or something like that. Maybe let's type in. You know, what did we go for here? Bramble bush. Well, let's duplicate a few of those and kind of add them down as well, just to again, just to do a little bit more on the letting them have some space to themselves, kind of space to hide or run around in or whatnot, stuff like that. Wait, no, have I kind of covered up? Yeah, I thought I covered up a water bowl there. Okay, Vivian, is that helping at all? Doesn't look like it is. Oh no, no, it is. Is it? 8%. It's climbing. Yeah, no, it's climbing. It must have helped a little bit. Oh no, it's dropping again. That's not good. No, okay, so it is kind of climbing to 21. It's just taking a second. You've got more space to hide if you need to. Is stressed, and so is stressed, and so is still in the trade center. Yeah, so we won't be moving. Trying to hide. So it's all about trying to hide. They're trying to get away from the kind of walking faces. So let's maybe throw down some more. Do it. Nice flowers to maybe hide them a little bit more. Oh no, I don't really want the flowers as if they're going outside the walls. That wouldn't be. It's not ideal. There we go. Nice little row of flowers. That's helping. Okay. Did a again they're having to queue, but there's a workshop right there. But that's also being used. Okay, well, it's another workshop time then. Staff facilities. Or was it workshop? Throw yet another one in. Sure. Do what we did last time. We'll spin it round. And go in there. That's actually not quite straight, so let's quickly fix that. Oh, that's better. That's better. That's well, the whole area is a little bit. Feeding station cannot be reached. Um, Rain. Other lemurs also think that the terrain is bad. The 47. It's not terrible. It's not incredible, but it's not terrible. Um, yep, that's more research done. That's great. Vet research is continuing on. That should actually, these should be completed now. They are, so keep going on the next load. Okay, that's good. And that's because I didn't set this to be in the work zone. So I need to quickly do that. Staff work zone, edit work zone, and include that. I'm really starting to think this is probably not the right way of doing things, but I don't know. I just don't know. I'm just keep researching the power, and you can research. They're not water research? Yeah, of course they're. Search souvenir shops. Perfect. Really be the case anymore. I just added a workshop. You workshop self. Oh, okay, yeah, you must be. Let's also make it accessible to work zone 2 as well. I mean, I may as well just make all of these one work zone if they're just going to be combined like this, but yeah, maybe. Don't know, maybe that was a bad idea. Let's just put, for now, everyone in work zone 1. No, no more Springbok, another Springbok. Okay, sorry, I need to give this a quick pause. Is Habitat 2 now not in a work zone? I keep saying the wrong thing. Let's quickly do that as well. There we go. It wasn't. And you as well. Be good. Noma. No, I didn't need to actually see it. Oh, that's so mean. Why would it make me see it? Search complete. That's great. Just keep doing it. Dealing with it. We're dealing with it. Noma. This is like the first episode where I'm actually having to really deal with this stuff. Says it's accessible. It can't be reached by the keepers. Okay, so we're going to have to move it then. Otherwise, there's no way we can actually replenish the... How is it? I don't want it to be floating. Yeah, that should be better. Anso is still stressed, but that's because Anso is in the... Anso is still stressed. He's still in the trade center. Frankie is in the Red Deer. You can stay there. You're mature, but then you have to dip. I'm not sure if that's going to cause issues. Oh, we've got a report. Okay. Cleanliness is high. Habitat 4, 4-star. Habitat 2, 5-star, 5-star. Having a little bit more trouble with the lemur habitat than any other habitat, but that's... It's probably my fault for plonking it in a space where I don't have a lot of space around it, so got less kind of option to well, I guess I've got kind of less flexibility with what I can do in that habitat, but well, trying my best. Trying my best. I promise you that. Vet research just keeps coming. It does not stop anytime soon. Okay, this is the Planet Food shop. Let's do what we want to do with you, because we've been playing for an hour, but that's okay. I'm going to keep playing till I've kind of done what I wanted to do, which is set up this kind of area the way I want it. So yeah. No, that's not what it... There we go. Wanted to connect it up like that. That's cool. That's grand. Drink shop. Let's advance move on that as well. So what we'll kind of have is the drink shop kind of a little bit on. So you go, you get your food, then you go to the drink shop, and then you go and sit down in like this area or this area, and there'll be a nice little seating area. If you need the bathroom, it's just there, even though it's not connected. I should probably fix that. That is not ideal. And let's quickly move you away because you're helping this. 5 meters. Does not seem to want to connect. No, there we go. I mean, it kind of does, but that's kind of janky. But it's well, it's actually not that bad. It's a bit weird. It's kind of like there's a plank of wood across that entryway, but I'm not sure what I can do about that. Maybe I can swing this. I can swing this round. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that'll do. You know, it's not everything doesn't have to be like dead, like this angle and this angle and this angle. You know, like we can have it kind of a little bit different like that. Okay, so that's grand. That's grand. That's grand. Let's move this now over. Gonna flip it like that. Move it kind of like there. Bit of an odd kind of level there. Let's mess with the terrain if we can. Make that maybe size 3. I don't particularly like that. Let's fix that. Intensity is way too high now. Okay, I need to correct all of this now. And move this away. This is a little bit more difficult now, isn't it? Because I've kind of messed up the terrain in a way that I didn't mean to. Let's just kind of keep doing what we were doing there. And smooth that out. That's a nice feature. Yeah, we need to use this feature a lot more. This smoothing out tool. Okay, so now we should be able to, having used the smooth terrain filter feature tool, should we not be able to now? I can actually keep using it for a second. Well, look at the groups here. I have to put in like another one. Bigger guest facilities, food stalls. The only one that has like the building thing like that. Hot dog squad. I mean, that just says restaurant. I'm not. Like, is that... not... I mean, I guess we could put it like over here. Then no linked tables. Yeah, no, well, yeah. I just want to edit the... Okay, no, fine. We're gonna get rid of that because that's not helping at all. Cool with getting donations. That's nice. Amount of litter. Panic urgently. Research is still being done. Okay, so we need like caretaker. We need maybe a few caretakers actually. So let's order. Let's order. Let's hire another 5 maybe. Go to the work zones. More or less everyone is work zone 1 for now. Did I not? There we go. I did. Cool. Yeah, you're also work zone 1. That's okay. A lot of litter. Look at that. They're really piling up. Probably because they're getting like they're getting food and they're getting information leaflets or whatever. So maybe I need bins. You no, not you. Bins. Here we go. Planet Zoo recycling. Let's just need to throw down a few more of these. We'll throw down and then we'll kind of try and do. Yeah, like that. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing on another corner here. Exactly how I want this to look at them, but it is just a start, obviously. I like that that pathway still loops all the way around. It's pretty cool. And kind of out again. Okay, so that should be better. Let's hit play, and that should stop us throwing litter everywhere. Let's get the caretakers are slowly getting rid of it. A lot in this section here, probably because that's where they're getting food from. Stop that. Now, can we add a little pathway here? Want to do? Make it a 4-meter pathway. Do that just keep smoothing it out maybe. Click again and then like slowly like is that now? That's not that steep now, is it? I don't know though. I don't know what's too steep, what's not. No, there we go. There we go. That's perfect. So that connects up there. And then we could make kind of a new rock smooth snow paints. Water node. I don't even know what that is. Cube cylinder. Nope. Roofs and floors. Let's type in floor. Like that, maybe. That could, I don't know. Is that good? That might. But we're gonna have to. No, that's not gonna work. I don't think. think maybe it's more of a paint. It's as much as I'd like the floor to be like nice and laid out like that, I don't think it's really going to work with the way the terrain is doing things at the minute. Don't really know if that's what I want either. That intensity. Hmm. Really want it to be grass either, but that's fine for the minute. I just need to re move that out. Yeah, that's way better. Better? I feel like that's better. I'm not quite sure. Okay, so can we go into facilities? Then I can't really put down the benches. Probably because it's all on a slant. What about the other side? Is that any better? No, it doesn't really look like that's any better either. Wait, it needs to be flat. It needs to be flat. It's not. um, regular bench? Uneven placement. Yeah, well, I'm aware. Okay, so that is actually flattened to foundation. Is that now going to be... No, it still won't let me. It still won't let me. Very odd. I'm not really sure what I can do about it. You know, people need to be able to sit down and whatnot, no? No? I don't really know. I don't really know at the minute. What about if we move that shop and do the rotation I want to do alongside like this? Even just yet. Now move it across. And then on a bit. Is it... I don't think it wants to connect to anything, so I'll just get rid of it for now. That's fine. Okay, well, look at that. The litter has all been cleaned up because we've got the new caretakers in. We've got the bins as well, which is great. And our man here is... I don't know what he's doing. Okay, he's doing something, but Alexis Lofton was just absolutely like messing it up. Hey, look, we actually saw someone throw stuff in the bin. We saw someone throw stuff in the bin. There we go. Anso is still stressed. I know, buddy. I'm sorry. Research still being done all over the place. Lovely. Just keep that going, I suppose. Less stuff's been finished. No, nothing's finished just yet. We got Roslyn Staley, who's they were doing. We just had an inspection. I want to see that again. Cool. I mean, it can't. Yeah, I mean, we may as well research everything, just get it all done, I suppose. Players. Where's the overview? The last inspection. Oh, dang, again, our education is not good. Maybe that's something we will deal with next time. I just wanted to put down some, like, picnic benches here. It wouldn't even let me do that. It was like, nope, you can't do it. Like, what's the... why not? But it didn't... It just didn't want it. It didn't fancy it. So that's fine, I suppose. And what we'll do is kind of deal with it in a new way by making a new area that can act as the food court I was telling you about. If it's all flat from kind of the word go, then surely I'll be able to put stuff down that I want to put down. So I'll put the restaurant down, and it'll actually be flat, and people can sit down to eat and stuff like that. You know, that's kind of a good idea. If they could. I don't want to always be like, okay, you've got to stand up to eat at all times. No, that would not be ideal. What? So why can't I down non-grid pod? Why? What? It need to be like inside? Do I need to like add a floor and then I can do it? Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, we suddenly got sunlight again. That's grand. Maybe this is what I need to do. Maybe this is kind of missing. Don't really know, but that obviously that little part has not done. Okay, sure. It just doesn't want to flatten, I suppose. Okay, now can I put a bench? No, okay, I can't even put a bench on there like that. So I really don't know. I really don't know. I'll have to do some Googling. I have to do some research. But that's where we'll leave it today, guys. And again, I know we kind of get a little bit sidetracked with the maintenance of the zoo. So perhaps next time what we'll do is we'll go into like a pause. We'll build a whole section. We'll hit play, and then we'll see what comes of that. You know, we'll see if it works and if it functions, or if we need to tweak things after the fact. But for now, you know, at least we've got, you know, we've added bins, we've got caretakers, we've got space to do stuff. You know, I mean, we could put stuff in these little squares we've got here, but yeah, it's a bit odd trying to figure stuff out on the fly. It's a little bit difficult, but it is what it is, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, we gained a sub. Lovely. Look at that. We gained a sub. 275. We started on 274. So what an episode. What a great episode. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I shall catch you next time.